Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, hello. Welcome back. If there's any new faces, welcome. I am Big Fella, joined by Snake Doctor today. Snake, how you doing, man?
Oh, baby. We have some bangers tonight. I can't wait, brother. How are you doing?
Dude, I'm doing fantastic. This is the highlight of my week, every Monday night. Very, very exciting to watch and cast some Rocket League here with the 9Moons Season 2 semi-finals tonight, Snake. Semi-stinking finals. We made it to the end. We're almost there.
And man, we're closer to the end than the beginning, and boy, do we have some great matchups for you guys tonight. This is going to be electric.
Absolutely. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have two titans of a match tonight. We have the second seed of the season, Atlas 512, against third seed Team Stratic. And the second match will be Ram Ranch Hands, our number one seed with only one loss in the regular season, up against the fourth seed and returning champs, Booze Cruisers. So I am very excited about these two matches, Snake.
Our first match of the night, Atlas, they are a very, very scary team. Very scary team. And last week it was Clevens who was saying, you know, it's a tough matchup. Tough, intimidating matchup for his squad. I think after the performance they put on last week, I think we're in for a real slap fight. We're gonna see some clips tonight. We're gonna see some absolute clips tonight.
So I am very excited because basically virtually all of playoffs so far, almost all of the playoffs were 3-0s every single match. The only exception was the quarterfinals with the Booze Cruisers. They 3-1 up against Rock Hard Gaming. So far the losing teams have only been able to take one game off of the winners so far in the playoffs. So I'm hoping we have the top four teams in the league right now, fighting to get that grand final spot for next week. But I cannot believe, I'm very much hoping these games are going to be very close.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make any win predictions tonight. I've been defeated every week this season. I am gonna make one prediction. There will be no sweeps tonight.
All right, that is bold. That is a very bold prediction.
I'm just showing respect and love for everybody. Everybody's getting at least one win tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it. It's the top four teams of the league. Each of these teams have definitely proven that they belong here. You know, they've 3-0'd, or every team except with the exception of Booze Cruisers, the 4th seed, has 3-0'd everyone up until this point. So now we have the best of the best tonight, Snake. And so the best of the best is going to fight the best of the best, and only the best of the best of the best is going to be in the grand finals.
There you go. Say it one more time.
Yeah. Say it 3 times as fast, for sure.
I think we're gonna see some absolute clips. Unfortunately, since it'll be on stream, I don't think we'll be able to review them in our next show. But I think we're gonna see some absolute. I am looking forward to waking my neighbors up. Insist on clogging around in the middle of the day above me. So I'm going to be waking some people up when I start getting hype. I can't wait.
I also cannot wait. I mean, these guys have just excited me every single time they've played, and every single match that they've played, I've always been super excited to see this matchup in particular with Atlas and Team Stratic. If I remember correctly, I believe these two guys played early on in the season, but after last week's 3-0 against Burnt Deli Man, I really think Team Stratic's going to come in here on a momentum high of all time heading into the semifinals.
I think this was a week 1 or a week 2 matchup, and you know, obviously that is so far in the rearview mirror. I think you're right. I think Atlas and Stratic are going to come out absolutely swinging for the fences. Do you want to go through some players to watch? Do we have time for that?
Yeah, I think we're just waiting on one more player, so I think we have a little bit of time to talk about this matchup here of Atlas versus Team Stratic. But I believe the way Tractonics has shifted as a captain and player from being a commanding offensive position early on in the season, I think Tractonics really has adapted his role as captain and leader from the backfield. I think early on he realized this, and I think that's why they have the majority of their success, was Tractonics is able to command from the back lines, be able to tell his teammates where they need to go. You know, not that he even really needs to tell them, because, you know, their synergy is already fantastic. We've talked about this before early on in this season as well. One of the earlier developing teams synergy-wise, and I think, you know, Clevin's aggression, DM Farley always going for those 50s you never expect. Very, very high quality Rocket League, but I think in general from Team Stratic, I'd like to see what Tractonics can do from that leadership position in the back lines to make Team Stratic successful. And then on the side of Atlas, I'm actually going to be looking at Snarf here. So N4K, always a very dominant and confident player, always going for these offensive solo plays or being able to try to go for bumps. But I think the real key player here will be Snarf. I think End and Stanny both do a good job of creating space, but I think it's up to Snarf this series to take that space and capitalize on it. I think that will be Snarf's big role coming into this series is, you know, if N4K is able to create an opportunity on offense against Tractonics, then Snarf has to find a way to get that ball into the back of the net.
Yeah. Oh, that's a spot on analysis. I think my player to watch on Team Stratic is going to be my boy Clevins, because it cracks me up, and he was playing with such electricity last week. And it's just like, this dude just gets better and better and better every single week. We were seeing him half flip. We saw a monster double tap out of him, which was like the best clip goal on stream this season. And I just want to see more of that out of him. So I'm really looking forward to watching him play tonight. And I'm going to go with N4K on the side of Atlas, because you said that dude just has the ability to create space, and this dude is just an absolute monster. You know, his MMR is off the charts. He's the team captain. He's just done so good every time I've watched him, and like, I love talking to Snarf in the middle of the week and hearing about like ridiculous plays that this dude has made. We saw a few of his clips last week during our clip segment. He's just a joy to watch. I mean, he's not the only one, but I think those are the two guys I'm going to be looking at heavily this series.
All right, fair enough. I mean, I think, you know, regardless, all 6 players are going to have to bring out the best of themselves. It's playoffs time. And, you know, I just want to remind everybody watching, tonight is best of 7s for the 2 series because we were in the semifinals. So we are moving up to the big boy best of 7s. You know, so I am very excited to be able to watch and cast a little bit more Rocket League than usual. And, you know, hopefully we don't see any boring 4-0s. But, you know, with that said, I believe in just a minute we should be able to start the match. But before we do, Snake, would you like to make your incorrect predictions for us?
I said I wasn't going to, but you know what? Why not? It's playoffs. I'm gonna go Atlas 4-2.
Atlas 4-2? Okay, fair enough. I think if I had to guess, I kind of want to. I might want to vote for the underdog almost.
Dude,
I want to say we're
right?
Clevens, man. I want to see them pull it out. I think for honestly, if they're gonna pull it out, it'll probably be in a game 7. So I'm gonna say 4-3 for Team Stratic.
All right, here we go, baby.
So,
let's see it.
Bold predictions on both sides, ladies and gentlemen. The first game of the 9Moons Season 2 semi-final starts now. BMO already ready.
Oh man, BMO coming out quick.
Starting us off super strong.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate catch on the wall from DM Farley. I don't think that's where he wanted it. BMO capitalizing 5 seconds into game 1 of this semifinal.
These boys are ready to play fast and play strong up against their opponents, being the 2nd seed. But I do not believe numbers scare them so far, Snake.
Oh, I don't think so either. I don't think anyone's intimidated out here.
And for K, trying to get that opportunity, trying to equalize, or rather, get one more goal off the bat.
He's in the BM mobile.
Clevens gets a nice clear, and 4K does not have time to get a good touch on that. BMO missing that. Snarf gonna pick up. Nobody's home. Tractonics, the closest man back, and just walks the dog right in there. I can't believe that.
Snarf took the dog for an absolute walk here. Just pops it to himself, sees nobody around, and just takes the space and dribbles it in. Proposed. This book.
Atlas seems very prepared to come into the semi-final. Very confident heading in there as well. DM Farley trying to get a double tap. And you know, Snake, we're not really seeing that speed that we're used to out of Team Stratic as of right now. You know, it's only been a couple minutes here, but it just looks like the entirety of possession and control is solely in Atlas's favor.
Yeah, no, Atlas is. Geez,
oh, the angle!
Snipe, a corner snipe. Yeah, Atlas must have been warming up for a while. I got on Rocket League probably about like 6:30 Eastern. Snarf was on playing standard, so I know he's been warming up for a little bit. You gotta think at some point Stratic is gonna be catching fire here.
Yeah, I mean, jeez, really. and 4K's going all out, busted out the protractor on that last shot, and just goodness gracious, they're falling apart. BMO gets a freebie,
and like, play is transitioning so quick that like I can't really pick up on like where the disconnect is on this Stratic team, but they're just all out of sorts. And it's not like they're making like bad touches, they're just rotating pretty slowly. They need to sort their comms out, like,
Absolutely. Tractonics trying to go for a solo play. Double commit there. Could prove to be something of an opportunity. DM Farley unable to. I believe he had no boots. Neither does N4K. Team might be getting a little bit desperate though. As a double commit on offense happens. DM Farley is back. Gets a nice hit back to the corner, but goodness gracious, this is not the Team Stratic that we normally see.
Oh, it's not. This is the exact opposite of what we saw last week there, big fella.
Tractonics up to contest. The ball's just going to be pinched away. But yeah, Sneak, Stratic's just getting beat to the ball every time.
Not only are they getting beat to the ball, but they're just having a lot of trouble like sorting out their challenges. Like, I know we talked about N4K. Look at this. Look at this. Like, we talked about like N4K and Stanny being good at creating space, but like, you're not even having to do anything in the space right now. Like, the space is just, it's just being offered up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I'm speechless. Like, Team Stratic has officially shut down. I don't know what happened or what Atlas did in preparation for this, but Team Stratic is looking like my randoms in my solo ranked matches. Like, it is just, there's no cohesion. It just does not look like a team right now.
Oh, they need to, this is where we're gonna see come to shove for Tectonics to see if he can captain this team the compliance here, because they want to, it's a long series. This is the longest series that we play all season. It's a best of 7. They need to start workshopping this. Need to figure out what the hell's going on, what they can do to fix it. If they have to just commit someone to staying back and playing third man all game, then that's what they need to do. But they need to start sorting this stuff out now.
Snarf with a whiff. Luckily N4K was there. Gonna be an offensive opportunity for Clevens.
What a save by BMO.
Oh my goodness,
Oh.
BMO has been on fire all game. Neither one of our picks to look out for, but Snake, BMO is proving us wrong each and every time. Already with a hat trick, leaderboard, top of it.
That save was absolutely cracked. That dude's playing out of his mind.
Unreal gameplay from BMO, man. This is the prime player that you want out of your second round draft. Tractonics, though, gonna finally put Team Stratic on the board. Finally get some momentum headed their way, but my goodness, that scar that left on Team Stratic from Atlas already in the first game, it's immense. The wound is too deep.
Yeah, for this game, yeah, chalk it up. But we saw last week, goal, even though most would consider it style point.
4K running the clinic.
Absolutely styled on. We saw last week. It doesn't take much to get Team Stratic going, and like, hopefully Tractonics' goal is enough inspiration, and that they can kind of rally on that. Right now.
Yeah, absolutely, and especially in chat, if you're big fans of Atlas wanting them to win the whole thing, gotta feel great right now. All 3 players are on top of their game right now. You know, BMO especially popping off. 1 goal away.
You know they're gonna fight his last 20 seconds.
Absolutely. Snarf going up for a redirect as well. And 4K back to BMO. BMO with an opportunity. Would have been a great 1-2-3. Snarf is back though. Definitely wants to secure this Brazil. He got 10 seconds left. And Snarf trying to get another touch on there. DM Farley not prepared. Ball's gonna roll up the wall. Clevens with an opportunity. Ball's just gonna bounce. Game 1.
So they didn't get Brazil. They didn't get Brazil.
I mean, yeah. They did not get Brazil, but the powerhouse.
I'm wrong. If I end up being wrong on the sweep thing, quit. Quit. I'm gonna go over every prediction all season, including just a really vague. I'm not picking a winner, but no one's gonna get swept. Like, come on. I need Stratic to take one. Don't make a liar out of me.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, you said
I leaned into the mic when I said that. I
know. I heard it. And to your point, Snake. Absolutely, it was only game 1. Almost a repeat of game 1 just then, but you are absolutely correct in saying it's game 1. You got plenty of time to fix your mistakes, But you have to be really careful because it is semifinals and your opponents will do everything in their power to take your mistakes and capitalize on it.
BMO is just like, he's just looking like an absolute just cobra right now. Like, just ready to strike. Look, there he is. That was end, okay. Look, but
BMO's up. Again, just wide. But geez, Team Stratic are on their heels right now.
they gotta figure this out.
Tractonics gonna take the 50.
Challenge.
Snarf and Farley gonna go up. Tractonics unable to get that ball or get his car up in the air. But a good clear though. This could be the start. This could be the start of something good. Tractonics with a nice bullet headed towards the goal. Snarf with a good defensive opportunity. Clevin's gonna leave it for DM Farley. Nice flip up. Tractonics barely gonna get a touch on it. Clevin's gonna try to beat Snarf to the ball. Ball's gonna be in no man's land for a little while. BMO gonna give it to Snarf. DM Farley to clear. Lots of pressure heading into this second game to see who can secure the first goal. BMO gonna clear it out of harm's way. Tractonics trying to get a soft pass, but it winds up being a perfect pass for Snarf to get up. Beautiful execution. N4K with the demo. BMO trying to get a shot on goal. Nobody's in net. DM Farley has to jump from far post to save that. N4K gonna put it back in the mixer. Snarf gonna take his time. He's got a teammate. Gonna try to 50 towards the wall. Clevins soaring high as DM Farley. Double commit on defense though. Snarf has to make something happen. And 4K now gonna be cheeky with it. Get a fast shot on the goal, but Tractonics sees through. BMO beating one, beating two. It's an open net and 4K.
Ow, brother! Wow.
Too much.
BMO just with an absolute laser of a pass, and 4K capitalizing on the double commit challenge on BMO. Even the house wide open. Stratic's credit, they're playing a little faster and their challenges are a little better. They just have to do a little bit better job of possessing this ball. We've seen a couple scuffed possessions. If they can figure out how to keep hold of that ball and sustain pressure, we'll be right back in this.
Absolutely. Going down from the corner, Snarf gonna try to clear it from the other coast. Tractonics up in the air. Clevins trying to get a fast one. N4K, great positioning, being able to save whatever angle comes his way as he clears the ball, but not before Tractonics can get it. Good bump. Nobody's there for the center pass. I think his teammates were going back for the boost. BMO though, zero boost, but he's just gonna keep it in their corner, create these offensive opportunities. Try to get a demo or a bump where he can, though. Atlas doing a great job of their rotations, being able to constantly apply pressure and steal their boost. Tractonics and Clevins are a little low there as Snarf. Gonna bring it back to the corner. Gonna get an extra touch. Yes, he can, but double commit. This could be dangerous again for Team Stratic. We've seen these offensive opportunities turn into blunders after double committing. Tractonics, though, able to get a touch on it. BMO up in the air, not getting the touch he wants. Weird double commit there from Tractonics and Clevins. There's a slight little pinch there. DM Farley is back. Gets a really nice clear though. And 4K gonna get bumped. Clevins, this could be great with another key save for Atlas. Unbelievable gameplay from BMO right now as DM Farley tries to stall it out. Snarf gonna keep the chains moving. As Snarf met with Tractonics, DM Farley, a little bit in an awkward position, gonna try to drive it up the wall, met by BMO and N4K. BMO's gonna rotate out, N4K off the backboard. Gonna try to start something again. Clevins off the ceiling, nobody touches it. DM Farley gonna be the one to do it.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful save.
Tractonics coming out of nowhere to swipe that off the line.
BMO off the backboard, double commit again, but this time DM Farley gets a touch there. Snarf hitting it off the backboard once again. This is where Atlas shine. BMO though, gonna take his time. They have 25 seconds to buy. 1 goal lead. DM Farley gonna try to go for a touch. Nobody is there. N4K gets an easy pop. And I believe the game is secured, Snake.
Yeah, I think when the clock starts ticking down like that and you're just in the double digits, it feels like you don't have a lot of time left, but the way Stratic was playing this game, 8 seconds was a lot of time. I don't think they needed to like triple commit to offense there. You know, just something to work on for next game. Ooh, Bardowski's?
Bardowski's down, and 4K gonna finish it. 3 goals to 0 with 3 seconds left. Gotta feel great as an Atlas player, being able to dunk that in. You won your first game 6-1. You're about to win your second game 3, maybe 4, I don't know, to 0. But these guys are playing out of their minds right now. They are hungry for the title. As game 2 is a wrap. Atlas 5-12 pulling out the second win.
Oh, Stratic looked a lot better defensively that game. I think everybody on the field really just looked better than they did in the first game, including everyone on the team. But Stratic, it's almost a good thing that their woes are offensive woes. That game they really turned up the defense. They had some really clutch saves, some really impressive challenges. Gotta figure out how to score, man. Figure out how to score. We talked about it a lot before. One goal, no matter who you are in this league, one goal is barely enough to win you a game. Right? You gotta be focusing on 2, 3, 4 goals a game, be in contention, and like Stratic didn't get here being a 1 goal a game team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Well said.
Gotta figure out how to slot this goal in. I need some clips, baby. I need some absolute clips. I'm trying to wake the neighborhood up.
Absolutely, and what a way to start it off with Tractonics. Going for a very aggressive play there. Clevens trying to be in the face of Atlas players right now. DM Farley again. The reason DM Farley is so infamous in the league is for his constant aggressive 50s. They gotta start being able to capitalize on that, and it looks like they're already doing a better job than games 1 and 2, because games 1 and 2 they were able to get Atlas was able to get a goal within 5-10 seconds. Great pinch play. Huge pinch, but a great demo as well. Already starting off with a power play for Atlas though. Clevens up the wall, gonna lose it to Snarf. Dishes it in the corner. And 4K up with another solo play. BMO is also up there as well. So again, here we're starting with the offensive double commits for Atlas this time. As Clevens. Both teammates are trying to get back for Atlas. Tractonics trying to get a touch on there as well. DM Farley trying to get in the face of Snarf. Unable to capitalize though. And 4K beating 2. This could be another great solo play.
What is Kevin doing?
An own goal. Clevens. Oh my gosh, he's been brainwashed now. Tractonics with a double demo though. They can't capitalize. Clevens missed. Oh, Snarf taking the dog for another walk. That dog needs some exercise. Clevens with another 50 on a BMO. That ball is up. Tractonics trying to get there. And 4K gonna center the ball. Snarf first to touch. Snarf with an interesting bump on his own teammate.
Let's see if it pays off for him.
DM Farley though, off the backboard. And 4K gonna beat 1. 22 boost. Trying to 50 Tractonics, but Tractonics gonna take it for himself, and Tractonics gonna strike first for Team Stratic.
Go. Come on. Who do you think you are? I am.
Huge solo play out of Tractonics. Great turnaround from the previous games we've been seeing out of this team. We are now seeing the aggression. We're seeing them play a little more comfortable. They're warming up. They're just down a couple of games. But I believe, Snake, we have our Team Stratic back.
I think that's a huge spark. They're playing real big right now. We're gonna keep seeing them just challenge Atlas to oblivion.
That's one of the major elements we like to see out of Team Stratic. Some challenges, but in 4K!
That was an absolute laser.
El Capitano. Showing what's good. The beautiful
Oh,
upper shot.
yeah. Good shot by N4K there to tie the game up. Half a game left in this game 3.
Clevin's gonna take it for himself. Can he get another double touch? Oh, that was so close.
It was so good.
Gosh, Clevins popped off for those couple of seconds there. Goodness gracious. So close of another double tap. Clevins is angry. Clevins is woken up in game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Game is tied 1-1. He wanted it so much. N4K gonna try to get a weird settle out of it. DM Farley gonna get in BMO's face, try to shut down these plays that BMO has been getting. Snarf again in the corner, trying to go for a little cheeky play off the wall though. Clevins gonna go from coast to coast here. BMO just trying to clear it out, start some offense for his team. Great dribble, great settle play. Snarf, perfect positioning. Goodness gracious, what a pinch settle. Tractonic's gonna be the first one there. Awkward bounce though, actually. Snarf's gonna beat him out of it. Can he get a double tap? Nope, 2 defenders on the backboard. Clevins and Tractonics, the sole goalies. Tractonics gonna be able to get that, not the fit though, as BMO again, the initiator for so many offensive drives out of Atlas. N4K though, solo play, beating out DM Farley, but DM Farley's gonna stop him in his tracks. Clevins getting an awkward touch. Tractonics and DM Farley though, they bump into each other. DM Farley now has to make a little desperate play. Tractonics gonna try to take his time, find a couple of teammates though. Snarf is up, but he's gonna be met by the tail end of Tractonics here. Ball is up, Snarf gonna clear, N4K with another great opportunity. Tractonics, great stall from BMO, baiting out the jump from Tractonics. Clevins though, gonna get another tap. Hopefully a teammate can follow up. Tractonics again, just wide, N4K to save. DM Farley being met by BMO again. N4K, 0 boost, just tries to clear it out. Back into the corner, and again we find ourselves in the defensive half for Team Stratic with 10 seconds left.
Oh man, play shifting back. We got a 2-on-1 here.
Clock is ticking down. Kevin gets beat. Is there anybody else who can save this? DM
Farley
close, and we go to our first overtime of the semifinals.
I was holding my breath for the last like 8 seconds. That was nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Clevins, can he get a ceiling shot? No. Snarf with a great backboard save. N4K already upfield with this pass. The team synergy out of Atlas is insane right now. BMO receiving the ball, gonna try to take his time. Snarf going for some bump plays, tries to go for a back pass, can't settle it that direction. Just gonna dip it to the other side. N4K beating 2. Tractonics, the lone goal. Is there anybody else? Tractonics again, what a demo and a save. Tractonics going up with Snarf, upper shelf, but DM Farley now with another great save.
Gosh.
We're less than
an iron wall.
Overtime, but again we find ourselves in the defensive half of Team Stratic, and Team Stratic is struggling to keep this ball away from their net as BMO again with another great opportunity. Clevins with the softest touch. Clevins again, not much boost, but a huge clear for Tractonics is going to buy them some time and space. Much needed.
Time to compose. Deep breaths. Get ready for those challenges, boys. Get ready for those challenges.
Snarf with the quick reflex save. Tractonics trying to be cheeky and go for a very fast shot on net. But Snarf was ready for it. Clevins beats 3. Tractonics gonna bump Clevins again. Tractonics, it's just you and N4K, but N4K is going to clear the ball away. Maybe it's not enough, but maybe not. BMO says he's gonna clear the ball. This is ping pong action as Clevins tries to get a shot on net as Snarf gets the save. Oh no! I cannot believe it. Secures it a minute and 40 seconds in with a defensive miscommunication play. BMO and Snarf pinching it into the back of their own net. What a finish to game 3, Snake.
Well, I told you there'd be no sweeps.
Okay, yeah, woo! You know, wiping the sweat off your brow, brother.
What a game! What a game, big fella. Holy crap. That was so intense.
Oh.
We have a tie 1-1 going into overtime, and they're just beating the absolute hell out of each other for just, what was that, a 2-minute overtime?
Just about.
It was just an onslaught for a minute from Atlas onto Team Stratic, and then Stratic got that one big clear, and they were able to recover and just start laying down a beatdown of their own. But,
Yeah.
God, I wonder, man, like, can Tractonics carry them to a lead?
Well, you said so yourself. I mean, Tractonics was great to watch here as he performed a lot of backline positioning in that third game. He was that guy to be able to save it for his team. N4K, though, starting off like they did games 1 and 2. Maybe Atlas looking like that game 3 was a slight fluke. They did own goal N4K with a fake. Clevens, though, able to read it. BMO not going to be able to get it. But my goodness, has that shifted the momentum in favor of Stratic.
Yeah. They had some big defensive stops. They were just an iron wall.
I believe N4K actually had 8 shots on net that game.
Tractonics must have had like 7 saves.
Unbelievable gameplay coming out of these guys. What a turnaround too. You know, being demoralized in a 6-1 game 1 and then losing 3-0 in game 2, but being able to come back and take it to overtime and win your first game. Crazy morale from these guys.
Yeah, and you know, like, they got their comms sorted out. They woke up a little bit. They got absolute bludgeoned in game 1. Made some adjustments. They were better defensively game 2. Game 3, it all kind of came together. Good for them to be able to just have that like mental fortitude to come back and deal with it. Oh no.
The gears are slightly turning for Stratic. Snarf gonna pop it high though. An opportunity for a goal is met with failure there, as it goes a little too high for Snarf to be able to score that. But BMO trying to take it to his teammates. Snarf Tractonics trying to flip back onto the ball and recover, as Clevens makes a good stop there, beating all 3. It's an open net. Tractonics, can you secure it? No, it's just wide. They're even on whips for right now in game 4.
Just an awkward bounce for him.
Great save coming out of Tractonics. Triple commit though from Atlas.
What patience from DM Farley there.
Very good maturity coming out from this season.
Yeah.
As DM
That
Farley
was a disciplined. It doesn't look like much, but like anyone who's played in the depths of Rocket League know that that ball gets in the corner and you just want to shoot out from the goal after it. Great discipline for him to slow down, close the threat gap. Stratic is definitely a much different team than they were in game 1.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Snake.
Buddy.
This offensive drive is starting to look like a little bit of a danger. Atlas starting to break down a tiny bit on defense though, but Stratic's going to give him a little bit of space and time. BMO's going to be met with DM Farley. And again, these shots just a tiny bit wide, but all it takes is one shot. DM Farley going to get, or Clevens going to get demoed from Snarf. BMO trying to K-turn. No K-turns allowed in Rocket League, good sir. As N4K trying to pass it to BMO, but Clevens breaks it up. Snarf trying to save it. Oh, but it goes down for the corner. Clevens is too quick.
A good read from Snarf here, but his save just finds the waterfall, and that ball bounces straight down. Good read from Clevens to be there to pick that up and capitalize. It's no double tap, but it'll do to get the lead, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, Snake, the only game that they ever took the lead in, Team Stratic did secure the win, so this is looking like a very good sign for Team Stratic right now.
Yeah. Hopefully it's less stressful than the last one. Holy cow. Great demo.
And
another big demo.
They can't capitalize. No, DM Farley popping it up just wide.
Tried to sneak
the post.
Tried to sneak it in near post there. I don't blame you, brother. I would do the same thing.
It's a very close shot at hand. Snarf tries to settle it, doesn't get the touch he wants. Gonna center it again. DM Farley avoiding a really important demo. Ball's going to bounce up a little awkwardly. DM Farley going to back. Tractonics with a nice center. Nobody's there, though. BMO. Great opportunity. Beats DM Farley. Is it going to go in?
What a
Yes!
flick on. What a flick on from BMO.
BMO is the player everyone needs to be talking about. This guy is the MVP of this series so far for Team Atlas. This guy is absolutely popping off.
Dude, this guy he slotted that. That's such great offensive awareness to know that you're not going to have time to settle that ball. You just got to get a touch and hope for the best. And dang, did that pay off huge as they tie this up with 30 seconds left in the game.
30 seconds remaining. Anything goes here in the final minute of this semifinals. Tractonics up to Clevens. Clevens with a nice pass. Can they finish? No, N4K breaks it up. But that was a great passing play. N4K and Snarf maybe going to try to do the same. N4K going to try to take it for himself. Snarf going to try to break it up. Clevens is there, though. Ball is up. 1 second left. BMO hits it out of the corner. N4K going to try to break it up as well. DM Farley unable to get it on top of his dominance. And again, Snake, I'm going to have a heart attack. But we have another overtime.
I know, dude. What are these guys doing to us? We have another best of 7 series after this.
I am so sorry, Twitch chat, YouTube chat, but I'm probably going to lose my voice at the end of this series alone. These guys are playing out of their minds right now.
Dude, these guys are nuts. I love it. I told you, man, we were in for just an absolute slap fight, and that's what we got right now. Tractonics with the air dribble play.
Goes to show you, Tractonics has got some confidence back, especially from the last game win, but great passing play, broken up by DM Farley. Ball goes in the corner again, and 4K, 85 boost, he could beat 3, Tractonics. Gotta take the ball away, BMO has to run away. DM Farley just gonna take the smart move. Clevens again, can he get a double tap? Oh my gosh, dude, this guy is so close. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it.
We are. I want it so bad. I want it so bad for him.
The ball is still in the corner. All 3 members of Team Stratic are a little clustered. Oh my goodness. Clevens! He can't get it, BMO! It's BMO again! Oh my gosh, this player is so good!
Yes. BMO is just electrified in this series right now, but in that overtime was way different because N4K just kept getting space. I saw him air dribble, I think, 3 times in that overtime, and every time he was pulling more defenders. First time he pulled 1. Second time, right before that goal, we saw 2 guys go up for it. And then in the last one, all 3 members of Team Stratic committed, and they all landed in the same spot. That is nuts. Atlas is a very scary team. Very scary team.
100% Snake. I think the big thing was, N4K actually didn't score any goals that game, but he created so much space and opportunity for his teammates. It didn't matter that he didn't score any goals because it enabled his teammates to follow up on these shots that are contested by Team Stratic. But now we got match points, Snake. 3-1 in the series so far. You know, you could very well be correct. Stratic could take another one here. So you never know. I mean, 2 overtimes in a row, 2 very close overtimes in a row out of these teams. So anything can happen right now.
Anything can happen. It's the only line from that song I know.
There you go.
But no, you're right. Twitch chat, if you remember, I said Atlas 4-2. That's all I'm waiting for right now. Come on.
DM Farley! He is not going down without a fight. Dirty angle here.
Dog. What a dog. And he's playing on PlayStation. Console, baby. Console gang. What a shot from DM Farley.
Dude, every single player is popping off. It is unbelievable, man.
Yeah, and Team Stratic definitely
so
needs...
excited.
Sure, in these last 2 games, Tractonics is kind of happy to start seeing his teammates start getting on the score sheet for goals. 'Cause this series is too important to be trying to do it all yourself.
Absolutely.
After two games going to overtime, ending 2-1, I think you get another goal and you start feeling good if your team's Stratic about this game. Playing really, really good defense.
And 4K, the sole defender, is going to be able to beat DM Farley. And 4K again creating more and more space for his teammate Snarf. Going to capitalize on that play and dunk it in. And again, we have a 1-1 game going into game 5, dude.
A lot of game, though. A lot of game. But yeah, what an absolute laser of a pass off the backboard from N4K. Just knowing he's pulling defenders away from the net and that it was just going to be open. He just had to find somebody. On Snarf for recognizing and being able to get up there to attack. I feel like we've seen a lot of balls bounce in front of the net with no threat coming after the bounce.
And I think a lot of times too, Team Stratic tended to break down by just having all 3 of their teammates or all 3 members of their team just in the net waiting instead of being able to rotate for committing, right? And I think that was a big deal because it made N4K get so much space. BMO, Snarf, like they were just enabled because they had so much space and they knew what to do with it. They wound up getting a lot of goals in very little time. So now that Team Stratic has started to break out of that a little bit, we've seen a very close couple of games in a row. So hopefully when the pressure mounts up on them, they don't have to worry about it. Tractonics! Oh no! I can't believe it. Tractonics was, I think, trying to shut down N4K's air dribble, but just wound up hitting it into the net, and Clevens just wasn't ready for it. Oh no!
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but I think it's kind of a scary spot for Team Stratic right now because this is an elimination game, and N4K is styling. Oh my gosh! Look at this monster.
My goodness.
Dude is nutty. Nutty. But no, like this is a tough spot and getting tougher for Team Stratic because they haven't scored more than 2 goals in a game this whole series. Now if they want to win and stay alive in this series, they gotta put up 3 goals right now. That's a tall order for them.
Very difficult situation for Team Stratic again, and 4K with space, threatening another goal. However, they aren't up quite yet, and 4K gonna get the save there. BMO, we've seen his dribbling skills as well as Snarf's this series. And 4K, the space maker. Oh, Snarf almost. That absolutely would have been the nail in the coffin there if Snarf got it in. Tractonics gonna get it cleared out by Snarf. DM Farley just moving upfield. Clevens, can he save it? Yes, he can, in the right spot at the right time. DM Farley trying to recover. BMO taking his time, trying to bait out as many defenders as he can. Snarf back from the corner again. Great bump. Do they have the opportunity this time? Snarf taking the 50 against 2 defenders. Clevens has no choice but to doink it slightly. N4K gonna beat Tractonics into the 50. Clevens again alone in the backfield. Snarf popping it up. 1 minute left. 2 goals needed to tie it up. And the defenders are in absolute disarray right now.
They look deflated right now.
The nerves are breaking down. Is it possible? N4K back at just the right time again. N4K.
Every second off this clock is just more and more disheartening. For
2 goal differential though, Clevens!
Let's go.
It's gonna lower the goal differential to 1 as it's 3-2 with 33 seconds left. What an absolute nail biter of a game, let alone the series.
Last time they were in this position, they heavily committed all 3 to offense and left the house wide open. See if they pick a different strategy.
1 goal down, 30 seconds left for Team Stratic. Can they pull off the upset and tie or even win the game? Again, just like you said, Snake, they haven't scored more than 2 goals against this team. BMO is up! BMO hits the crossbar. Snarf trying to go up, 10 seconds left, and 4K is just so defender right now.
Time to break.
Oh, a huge clear by N4K. It's much needed. Tractonics doesn't get the settle he wants, and it's the Dunk Atlas move on to the grand finals. Oh my goodness. What a freaking series coming out of Atlas and Stratic.
Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, that was...
I'm speechless. What a first series of the night.
God, I didn't expect Stratic to win, but my heart just breaks for him because after just bad game 1, boy did they come in swinging. Games 2 through 5 were nuts, and ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. We have a member from the winning team. 9Moons Snarf here joining us. There he is. You look good, buddy. You look so good.
Oh, thanks. Feeling good. Feeling good.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. How are you? Congratulations.
Good. Thank you. Yeah, little jittery. It's been 3 weeks since we've played a cup match. We were stressing a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you guys looked really good out on the pitch. Your synergy was super good. And again, I did say previously on the stream you were the player to watch out for. So how did you come in to prepare against these guys coming into this week?
So not a lot of specifics, actually. This is the team we've played against the most. We've ran multiple scrims against them. So we had our plan ready to go. We watched Kevin's double tap last week. So we had the plan to challenge Kevin early in the air off the backboard.
Wanted it tonight too.
Yeah, we were playing some practice rounds before we got on. We were feeling probably the best we felt. So
yeah, you guys absolutely looked the best you guys have ever been, you know, on tonight's series for sure. So kudos to you guys. And so how did you feel about BMO stepping up in the early games, getting a lot of goals in for your team, and you know, really stepping up as the third man?
Yeah, that's sort of been our MO this season. Except there was a couple of weeks where we had End playing third man, but other than that, it's been mostly me, and they're both good shooters, so I just sit back and clean things up when I can.
Absolutely.
You remember what you said to me? I think it was like the day after draft day.
Oh, about knowing that I would be third man, or
not
being
that
fine.
specifically, but yes.
Oh,
I remember you just said, "Dude, our team is really good."
yeah.
And I was like, "Really? Yeah. How good are you?" And you were like, "We just like 6-0'd Blinksy's team." I'm like, but you guys have not disappointed at all. I mean, you had a nice little vacation there in the second seed. You guys have looked awesome. I'm so stoked for you guys. You're going to the grand finals, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of surreal. This is my first time in grand finals, I believe, in the history of this league. And I couldn't ask for a better team to do it with. Definitely my favorite team I've had so far.
Oh,
well
nice,
said, Snarf. I can absolutely feel the love from all you guys on the team. On the pitch, you guys played your hearts out. You're growing to the grand finals. So what does that mean for your team? How are you guys going to prep for the grand finals? How are you guys going to prepare and feel it out for next week?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think a lot of it depends on who wins this next series. For us, Russell Jimmy's the Ram Ranch Hands. Big question mark for us. We haven't seen them play a whole lot. They were our first game of the season. We were feeling a little not too hot that week, so we'll have to hit the tapes, I think.
All right.
Download those ball chasing replays, watch them back.
There you go, Snarf.
But yeah, we'll be watching this next series really closely for sure.
You got it, Snarf. Well, again, congratulations on your win tonight. You're heading to the grand finals, so good luck to you guys.
Thank you. Shout out to Team Stratic. Well played. Really fun series. Y'all really turned it up there.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Love the sportsmanship from our leader, our Capitano. What a lad.
Thanks, Snarf.
See you, fam.
Oh, man.
So, take a few minutes. Let's stretch out. I have a feeling we're in for another just absolute banger.
Dude, I mean, listen, I am always excited to cast some Rocket League, even if it's like the most boring thing ever, dude. But when you give me a match like that, dude, I'm losing my voice, dude. Like, it's no questions at all, dude. Absolutely no questions. I am trying to blow my headset out with my voice, dude. It's so entertaining and so hyped to see these players level up and get to the grand finals, and you know, from the beginning of the season draft day to be able to witness how far each of these teams have come. And now we're talking about the grand finals. We got Atlas head of the grand finals. You know, unfortunately that means Team Stratic, you know, Clevens will not be a returning champ. You know, he will not be back to back, but you know, he can cheer on his former teammates hopefully in this next semifinal game. But man, it's you love to see good Rocket League.
Yeah, and you know, like, season has definitely produced exactly that. We've seen a lot of really, really good Rocket League, and you know, on paper the score sheet's going to show that Team Stratic lost to 1. That's not an accurate representation of that series, and anyone that's watching this or watching the VOD later is going to know that, like, that series did not feel like a 4-1 series. You know, it started out feeling like a 4-0 series, but man, those guys bounce back and just play out of their minds. Yeah. Sorry, but great job to everybody that just played. Congrats to Atlas 512, and we're on to our other semifinal.
Oh man, if this series is anything close to the series that we just finished with, I'm gonna lose my mind, dude. We have the number 1 seed, the practically undefeated Ram Ranch Hands, heading into this. We got Russell Jimmy's on there. A heck of a team. These guys have, like, there was almost like no contest for any of these guys. These guys have, like, absolutely pulled it out. as their captain, Russell Jimmy's, you got Toy Star and Nikki G. I mean, Nikki G, we've talked about it previously in this season, but man, this guy's leveled up like crazy. Nikki G's been able to hit way more things than you know, last season. He's been able to get up and go for these aerial commits. He's been able to do so much more than last season. And you always got Toy as well, alongside with Russell Jimmy's, being able to just follow up with one another and be so quick to the ball. These guys are such killers. You know, there's absolutely a reason for them to be the number 1 seed. And then you have going in here the 2/3 of the returning champs, you know, Booze Cruisers. Obviously, you know, you can tell these guys deserve a title shot once again. You know, like, these guys have played out of their minds. Gambit also stepping up as, you know, the fill-in for Clevens of last season. You know, Greg and Blinksy, we already know how lethal that combo is, dude. Blinksy is such a great enabler, being able to read his teammates and his opponents as well as best as he can. And this guy just really pulls it out. And again, I don't think there's another player that I can say, yeah, you're down against Blinksy. I mean, you're up against Blinksy, but you're never really up. You know, we've said that. That's been our seasonal quote for Blinksy for a very, very long time throughout the season. And these guys are absolute killers as well. So we are going to have an absolute monster of a series tonight, Snake.
Yeah, this series is going to be nuts because Blinksy's playing, first off. Blinksy's playing, but Ranch Hands on the other side of the field have looked really, really good all season long. You know, they're the number 1 seed for a reason. Every time those guys have been on stream, they've just absolutely brought the thunder. They just always look top tier. Always look top tier. Blinksy just has this ability to make everyone around him, no matter who I'm fully convinced Blinksy could have just auto-drafted, and his team would still be in contention because he just has a unique ability to be able to make players around him better. He's definitely capable of going it alone and solo playing it, but it's a way to find his teammates and make his teammates look so good and so solid. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Like, it's such a hard thing to combat. Right? So I think this series, even though our number 1 seed is in it, I think this series is harder to call than the series we just watched.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, like, again, it's like Titans clashing. You have the returning champs versus the #1 seed of the entire season. Like I always said, there is a reason that Ram Ranch Hands got the #1 seed and went virtually undefeated. Like, these guys are so quick to the ball. They're always in your face. And these guys are the best at being able to pass to one another off the backboard or just in field and be able to really put the pressure on another team. And that, could be Team Blinksy's kryptonite if they, didn't prepare for that, or if they don't have a game plan heading into this, right? But, we see how much space Blinksy has had in the past because of how scared people are when he's got the ball. And so you have to be able to have a team that can pressure in the air, that can pressure confidently, consistently, and shut down that offense from Blinksy. So I think Ram Ranch Hands would definitely be a team that can do it. And so I think that's why I think this match is going to be really stellar, because both teams are like the best like counters to each of their teams respectively.
Well, I agree with that absolutely. This is going to be. I think both teams are just going to come out looking to blow the doors wide open and get out to a very, very early start. Jump on it early. I think for this first game, whoever scores first in this first game is going to be the winner. I think whoever scores first in this first game is going to be the winner of the game. The series, not the series, but I don't know, man. If I'm kind of glad I'm not playing it right now, because not because I'm bad, which I am, but because like this is such a scary, like high pressure, intense situation.
Oh yeah, man.
This could go any way.
I mean, the greatest thing is that, I've been there. I feel the tension, the nerves, but veteran players definitely know how to deal with the stress, and I agree with you, Snake. I am very happy to be on the sidelines, being able to watch this with no stress whatsoever. However, I mean, these guys, you gotta have some nerves heading into this, dude. Like both of these teams are gonna be stellar.
I'm sorry, dude. Freaking Gam changed his name. Did you see what Gamb's name? Did you see what he changed his name to?
Oh, Gambit. Oh, yeah, Snake Doctor's favorite player. Dude, you had me startled. I was like, oh shoot, what the heck happened? But oh my gosh.
For those of you who are watching and aren't familiar, Gambit changed his name from Gambit to Snake Doctor's favorite player. That is not me out there. But I think I know who I'm going to be rooting for.
Well said, good sir. But Ram Ranch Hands already off to a very strong start. Jokes aside, Russell Jimmy's being able to put a absolute bullet into the back of the net. Blinksy again, taking his time. Russell Jimmy's also going to wait around a little bit, trying to get a solo play off there. Up to Toy Star. Toy Star already in the air, trying to get that 1-2 combo. But it is an open net. Blinksy going for the 50. What a dunk! Are you kidding me?
Dude.
Oh my gosh! You had the... Oh my gosh!
Have we seen anything like that all season?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What the absolute goodness! Oh my gosh!
Good gracious. Blinksy just with the heads up play, he knew the challenge was coming and positioned himself to just dunk that upper 90. Absolute legend.
Blinksy again threatening a goal. The huge snipe. Gambit up. Unable to capitalize. Blinksy last man back. Greg gonna rotate back. But Blinksy able to stall onto the ball for now. Greg Polo up. Nikki G to Russell Jimmy's. Russell Jimmy's gonna fake the flick and start dribbling. Good 50 for him versus Blinksy. Snake Doctor's favorite player up to dribble. Gonna get a nice bump on to Toy Star. Blinksy going for that potential double tap. Russell Jimmy's gonna clear that away nice and fast. as Gambit as well. Blinksy with a nice redirect though at beats 3. Russell Jimmy's has to hustle back. Greg threatening another goal, but it's just going to be a tiny bit wide. Gambit trying to buy a little bit of time. Blinksy is up. Russell Jimmy's beats. But Greg Polo going to be able to get it. Toy Star going to lose that 50 actually. Greg gets a nice touch. And Nikki G going to take the ball now. Back to Russell Jimmy's, met by Blinksy.
Sandwich from Blinksy.
Nice demo out of Gambit as well. Toy Star going to clear the ball here. Greg gets a decent touch on there. Gambit going to follow up. Nice touch by him as well. Russell Jimmy's already up though. Beats 2. Blinksy. Blinksy going to fake it. Give it to Greg. What a bump by Blinksy. What?
Ow.
This is an absolute slaughterhouse. What in the world? Blinksy
turned into a heat-seeking missile.
whiffing the aerial. Oh my gosh, dude.
Wow.
Dude, I would have peed my pants. You see Blinksy whiff a ball and then go supersonic right to you? Absolutely not.
No, that's scary. And you know, that's something that he always...
What the heck?
What
The
an
heck?
angle!
What the heck?
Dude, what is this game right now? Oh my goodness.
Gee. You know, and like, someone that like, I feel like we always, not forget, but he's someone that I feel like always gets overlooked because Russell Jimmy's is so good, but EG is just an absolute dog, and people sleep on him. And every week he's showed up on stream just making people put respect on his name.
Big bump out of
Always
Blinksy.
out here.
Gambit doing a little aerial action. Okay, can he get a dunk? Oh my gosh, this guy is insane. Oh, but another crazy angle. Russell Jimmy's barely getting there in time. Dude, this game is insane so far, and we're only in game 1. Nikki G getting a little bit of bump action there. Greg Polo. Gonna get a nice touch. Blinksy to center. Nobody there but Nikki G as he leads the charge. Ram Ranch hands starting their offensive drive. Gambit's gonna try to clear it out. Blinksy now. Nice solid clear over to Greg Polo. Stopped by Nikki G. Very close. But a good defensive stop for the Ram Ranch hands. As Blinksy gets another nice touch. Pancakes the wall, but Russell Jimmy's gonna start a power play for his team as Greg Polo fakes the opponent out slightly. Blinksy just a tiny bit wide. Russell Jimmy's though gonna bang it to the center. Blinksy trying his best to stall it in the corner. Very little boost for Blinksy, but nobody's there. Greg's gonna get a nice clear as Toy Star and Russell Jimmy's recoup. Crazy game we're seeing so far. Toy Star almost always pre-jumping Russell Jimmy's in this first game. This Gambit just gonna get a nice touch for it to roll off the backboard. Blinksy with a nice clear. Is anybody home? Nikki G is gonna miss. Russell Jimmy's gonna get a light tap as Gambit trying to be a little aggro here. 1 second left though. Don't count him out. Blinksy double commit. Ball pops up. Russell Jimmy's 30 boost left. Gambit settles it. Gonna be overtime. Not the touch he wanted, but the ball does go flat. 2-2, and we have our first overtime of the second game. Oh! Nikki G!
Nikki G just finding the back of the net 4 seconds into overtime.
With the kickoff follow-up.
Just catches Blinksy just in an awkward spot and just slots it perfectly. Nikki G is such a dog. I can't say it enough, man. That dude has gotten so much better. It makes me so happy watching our players grow like this.
Absolutely, and you know, I think Booze Cruisers also had a great opportunity as well. They had they have 9 shots on net that game, but only I believe just the 1 went in. But man,
9
or 2? Sorry, yeah, 2 went in, but they had 9 shots collectively. Yep, lots of defense coming out of this team here, but. Man, like this game, it's so like that was such a close game. I can't say a clear favorite here. It's just both teams are incredibly strong. It almost feels like a grand final scene.
9 shots?
9 9 shots.
What a defensive stand by Ram Ranchins. I didn't even notice it. I guess I just chalked it up to just Blixie and Gerd things.
Yeah.
9 shots is nuts and only scored twice. Come on, Ram Ranchins, man.
Russell Jimmy's trying to take it for himself, met by Blixie once again. Gonna be a little bit of a double commit here as Nikki G steals the ball away, but not before Gambit can try to get a touch. Oh, the redirect by Toy Star! That was so close! Toy Star, you monster!
Wow.
Demo for his efforts though as Nikki G stalls the play, tries to get a forward pass. Nikki gonna fake out his own teammate. Russell Jimmy's gonna get bumped really hard. Greg unable to read that corner bounce. As Blixie, open net, no problem. Blixie takes advantage of that and strikes first blood.
Good on Blixie. Look at the way he just positions himself so perfectly. The guy's a legend, absolute legend. Now let's see if Ram Ranchins can answer. Number 1 seed, you gotta be feeling a little bit of pressure here.
These guys giving all that they have on the pitch. Toy Star gonna pop it up from a Blixie shot. Gambit, a nice hit into the corner, met by Blixie. Blixie, can he follow it up? Russell Jimmy's gonna take his time, baiting out some boost and a flip from Blixie. As he gets another nice bump, unfortunately it goes coast to coast. Blixie in the corner, nobody in net quite yet. Greg gonna rotate back. Gonna try to go up there. Russell Jimmy's was ready for it, but it slightly was off
a little late.
The post. Gambit, oh, I thought he was gonna get it off the bounce, but a great bump. Greg, far post, they weren't ready, 2-0.
Dude. So look, I don't know about you, but I was 100% expecting Blixie to like try and make a touch on that ball. He just looks downfield and sees Greg coming in and says, "I'll make some room for you, big guy," and just clears house in that net. And Greg is just an absolute legend at slotting shots.
Absolutely, ball going coast to coast here. Blixie ready for it, tries to get a low shot. Gambit gonna bait out a double commit on defense, so as they retreat, Blixie gonna stop the offense. Nikki G trying his best, does get up. Can they go for a pinch? Gambit! Huge opportunity. Greg, once again, they're gonna triple commit. Blixie, not the shot that he wanted. Gonna be met with a 50, huge pinch, bounces off the ceiling. Gambit again, bounces off. Get Toy Star, get it, no he can't. Greg again. Oh, this momentum has shaken up Ram Ranch hands as it is 3-0 for Booze Cruisers.
Dude, and what a great challenge there from Gambit. Just make a challenge and hope for the best, and it just ends up rolling right past Toy Star. And sure enough, as always, there's Greg to just slot it away. The lead building.
Blixie not getting the shot he wanted. Goes over Toy Star. Russell Jimmy's has an unfortunate save. Oh yeah, it's looking like a wrap for this game too here, Snake.
Yeah, dude, they're just gonna pile on. They're just gonna pile on. Send the message, let them know. Time in game 1 was lucky. We were waking up, but the coffee's kicked in.
You drink coffee this late, Snake?
Irish coffee for the Booze Cruisers.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's coffee they're drinking there, Snake.
No, probably not. Okay.
Russell Jimmy's gonna get a goal on the board. It's Ram Ranch hands.
It's a big goal because a 3-goal lead can be deceivingly comfortable. Still over 2 minutes left, just beyond the halfway point in this game. And if anyone can come back, Ram Ranchins can mount one right here. So it would behoove Booze Cruisers to just stay on the pressure, pedal to the metal here.
Blixie trying to go for a flip reset dunk. The man's a mad lad. Nice pass up to Greg. Can he capitalize? No. Blixie gonna be the sole man back. Toy Star and Nikki G in the prime position, having double committed on offense here. Russell Jimmy's again gonna try to create space and enable his teammates. Gambit gets in the way as Blixie unable to read the ball off the corner. Toy Star already up. Gambit's also gonna miss, but it goes over Russell Jimmy's head. Gambit gonna race to the ball there. Nobody else on the backboard as Toy Star tries to get the save. Nikki G gonna pop it up. Russell Jimmy's as well. Clearing it down the field. He's got a solo play. Instead of flip reset, they can Russell Jimmy's again.
Dude, he launches this ball. Excellent air dribble, and then just the little redirect there to send it down. Great play by Russell Jimmy's.
And an amazing play as well, because you're never sure on defense if he's going to try to go for that flip reset or get that additional touch for the speed. Unfortunately, Blinksy lost the 50-50 on that coin toss. He wound up getting that extra touch for the speed. Blinksy was not prepared.
No, with a player of that caliber, if you don't have anyone in the air to challenge him, you just got to make a guess.
60-second mark has approached us. 2-goal difference as Nikki G shoots a bullet towards the net, but is saved by Blinksy. Gambit gonna try to make a move. Blinksy knows, just has to clear it downfield. Goes for a wild play. I don't know if that was for a bumper. Goodness gracious, but just absolutely throws himself at the defense there. Greg Polo gonna put a stop to it. Blinksy tries to go to a clear, passes Nikki G. Now he's got time and space.
Ooh, but Toy Star closes him down in a hurry.
0 boost. Russell Jimmy's clears it on downfield. 15 seconds left. Tries to set up Nikki G. Nikki G gonna beat out an opponent. Gambit gonna cross it. Blinksy gets bumped. Gambit again gonna settle it, but gonna play defense at the same time. Blinksy trying to pad the stats. 2 seconds left. Nikki G gonna dunk it in for his hat trick.
Great play by Blinksy there. Make it comfortable, you know, make it comfortable. Like I said, this is playoffs. There's no shame in piling on. Encouraged. We want the content. Pile on, Blinksy.
3 goals, 4 saves for this Blinksy captain on the Booze Cruisers. The man is a walking MVP.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt, a walking MVP. You know, this is why this series was so hard to call. You have such a close for tat game 1 ending in an overtime, and then you'd have the Booze Cruisers come out and just slap their authority on the field. Just lay claim to the land.
Yep, they were drinking game 1.
Conquistadors.
Oh yeah, finally got that little buzz they needed in game 2 there.
Oh yeah, kicked it.
As we head into game 3, score now being 1-1. Series is all tied up in this best of 7 second semifinals. As Nikki G, it's a nice pop-up. Blinksy gonna try to play it slow off the wall. Crazy dunk. As Gambit tries to clear the ball away. Russell Jimmy's again gonna pepper that backboard for his team. As Greg tries to get there fast enough. Blinksy just gonna take his time on the ball, knowing he's got great teammates to capitalize on his 50s. As Russell Jimmy's just boots it downfield. Blinksy again gonna win another 50 beating too. He's got time and space. Passes it to Greg. Greg can't get there, unfortunately. Ball's gonna pop up. Russell Jimmy's gonna get a nice touch there. Anybody to contest? No! Blinksy hits him with a blow below the belt.
What a shot.
Wonder what happened here.
The cleanest of ground pinches, but hey, it works. Hey, it works.
That was a great touch off of the bounce, being able to settle that. Totally caught Blinksy off guard. Beautiful touch out of Russell Jimmy's. This guy is a killer.
Yeah. Cool.
As Toy Star gonna snipe Gambit. Greg trying to make a play off of the corner, met by Toy Star. Toy Star gonna pass it to Blinksy. As Russell Jimmy's tries to get the save. Gambit body blocking slightly as Toy Star 0 boost. Tries to make an offensive play for his team. Nikki G having to use his boost to get back here. Blinksy gonna race him to it. Trying to get the bump onto Russell Jimmy's. Not there quite yet. Greg trying to get a touch as well. Plenty of time. Gambit with a nice pop. Can he get any bumps here? Blinksy again gonna try to 50. Toy Star. Oh, the pinch.
Oh no.
That's enough, and now it's 2-0. Russell Jimmy's the cheeky 50.
It's just how it goes sometimes, man. This is Rocket League, and fortunately, sometimes you pinch back into your own net.
Unfortunate circumstances for Booze Cruisers, but that is the lay of the land. 2-0, 3 minutes to go in this game 3. Nikki G off the corner. Toy Star and Russell Jimmy's slight double commit there. Nikki G gonna be the sole man back. Very well played, is gonna get that ball early and away from Blinksy as quickly as possible. Blinksy, unfortunate whiff here as well. Maybe had a little bit too much to drink. Gambit might have been encouraging him a little too hard there. The ball rolls down to Gambit. Russell Jimmy's gonna 50 him in the air. Blinksy having to fend off the double commit. Greg, there's nobody home. And it just rolls right in.
Wow, look at Greg. Greg just realizing this. Look how Greg's eyes light up and he gets up for this, jumps over Gambit and just knocks it downfield. Great play by Greg there to jump rotation and just slam that thing.
Absolutely. Nikki G gonna follow up again. We've seen how dangerous his follow-up off kickoff can be as Blinksy gets another save. I must say, Snake, it's unreal how fast these counterattacks are coming out from Booze Cruisers. These guys are crazy on defense and are able to turn it around so quickly.
Yeah, and no, it's almost like coming down the field so fast and so recklessly, but looking out for him, like it's almost like they practice.
Pass! Can it go in? Toy Star! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but that was insane!
Oh,
It
that's
was
absolutely
so close.
fine. What a passing play there. That's unreal. Oh, I know Russell Jimmy's wants that back. If he had another shot at that. Oh, man.
In the last minute or two, Greg and Gambit have been like double committing on offense like crazy, but neither of them are like hitting the ball.
Gambit's been doing a interesting thing where he seems to just be shadowing someone in rotation. That last sequence before that counterattack, it was just flipping in sync with Blinksy on saves.
Uh-oh, triple commit. This could be dangerous. Blinksy gonna get to the ball though. He knows he's got to be the first one to get that in order for that ball to be saved. Flips it over one. Oh, Greg gonna miss, but he's gonna fake out the other. Nikki G unable to get that. Goodness gracious, Blinksy with barely any boost. Oh my goodness. Gambit gonna get a little nice bounce to the center here as he wins the 50. Nikki G again, 0 boost. Not really able to do much here. Toy Star on the backboard, unable to get that. Big 50 from Russell Jimmy's. As Blinksy again, trying to pepper the backboard, enable his teammates best he can.
He's trying to find space for his team here. Ooh, this is dangerous.
What a redirect. That was crazy. Ball bounces up. Russell Jimmy's is the only goalie back right now. Nikki G up in the air to try to continue the offensive drive. Ball bounces down now. Blinksy
20 seconds.
Demoed.
Those Cruisers have got to start mounting some sort of attack and sustain pressure here.
One goal
Sticking
up.
down faster and faster.
Booze Cruisers got to find a little bit of space here. Ball bounces back up. Gambit gonna take his time, pop it up. Nikki G. Blinksy gonna pop it up as well. Russell Jimmy's trying to knock it away, but Blinksy is gonna be met by Nikki G. Gets a nice bicycle kick though. Toy Star gonna pop it up. Russell Jimmy's gonna be the first one to touch it. As Blinksy tries to. Oh my gosh, what an ending! That actually could have been either way, but goodness gracious, Ram Ranch Hands takes game 3. Now they're up 2-1 in this best of 7.
So I'm going to go ahead and before we talk about anything else, I'm just going to pat myself on the back. It's 3 games in a row now. First team to score has won the game. An eye on that, everybody. The first team to score has won the game every single time.
All right.
We've seen how quickly Blinksy and the Booze Cruisers bounce back after kind of losing, right? Lost by 1 goal in the first game, came back with an absolute just smash fest. See if they can answer with that same kind of intensity. We'll see too. This will be interesting to see if they can put on another clinic on how to score goals in this game.
Yep, absolutely. You have to be hungry for the win if you want a chance to win the whole thing, move on to the grand finals here.
Center.
Nikki G, beautiful movement, bar down, so close. But I love the play coming out of Nikki G, being able to counterattack and make those solo plays that you would normally not expect. But Nikki G can't get back in time. Greg gets a cheeky goal with 0 boost. And Snake, if your hypothesis is true, this is a big thing if you're a Booze Cruisers fan.
Yes, it is. If you're a Booze Cruisers fan, you got to be feeling pretty good to break the ice first in this game. Little over 40, or little under, or about 40 seconds into the first game, this game. But yeah, you got to be feeling real nice right now. This is how game 2 started out. It all starts out with 1 goal. Let's see if they can just pile on again.
Absolutely. This offensive pressure is immense on the side of Booze Cruisers, but they're going to retreat for some boost. Blinksy going to try to bait out a little bit of offensive movement here. Greg Polo with full boost going to be able to commit here. Beating out 1 from Ram Ranch Hand, the Russell Jimmies. Toy Star going for some crazy bumps. Gambit with some nice bump reads. Blinksy, though, going to tee off of Nikki G and then fly. Not even fly. It looked like Blinksy just glided into that, man. You look at that, Russell Jimmy's just popping it up. That's like a Michael Jordan dunk. I'm not gonna lie. That looked great. Slap that on one of the logos of the Jordans.
Air Blinksy. Yeah, it was just an unfortunate, like, it was a good read by Russell Jimmies, but you know, every year the last man back and you make a save, it's always just gut-wrenching when you see that ball just drop in the middle of the field.
Great clear by Blinksy. Triple commit on offense. Nobody's home. Great. I would go crazy if he had that angle. Great stop, though, by Greg yet again. Gonna get demoed for his efforts, though, as Russell Jimmies pops that ball sky high. Greg, again, great positioning. Oh, my gosh. This guy's a defensive powerhouse as much as he is a sniper. Ball bouncing off the ceiling again. Blinksy getting bunked by Gambit. Not what you want to see right now. This is Greg. Tries to get something here. Blinksy just going to try to bait Nikki G into an unfavorable 50. Blinksy just going to flip out of that as well. But Gambit going to keep the ball in the blender. Keep that offensive pressure going. As Blinksy puts another one on net. Toy Star has to make another save.
Oh,
jeez. And the saves are not enough. Blinksy follows through.
Blinksy just putting a different kind of smoke on these shots. Look, they're just the saves are the initial saves are there, but the ball's just dying after the save. Not able to redirect it to the corner to space. The ball's just dropping there, and Screws will capitalize on that all day because they're, like we saw in the first game, they're a team that gets shots. Oh, if you can't clear the ball and save it, it's just gonna eat you up. Oh,
Toy Star.
Oh no.
Not fast enough. Blinksy getting his hat trick yet again.
And it's putting on the clinic. What did I tell you, man? What did I tell you? Professional caster.
Jeez Louise.
In game 2, we saw Ram Ranch Hands make a decent comeback and kind of make a game out of it. So, look, ooh, what's going on? To see like a late push here, we're gonna at least be looking for some sort of consolation goal to keep a little bit of momentum on their side.
Russell Jimmies tries to make that happen with the center pass to Toy Star. Broken up by Blinksy. A little bit of a double commit there on offense, but Gambit's going to get bumped back. Not much going on here in the last 30 seconds or so. Gambit gonna block another shot here, going back into the corner. I mean, it's just Russell Jimmies is trying so hard to get these plays going for his team, but he's just unable to capitalize. Gambit or Greg or Blinksy, they're always in Russell Jimmies' face, and they always have that threat. again, of just clearing the ball and scoring the goal on a counterattack. It's just unreal. Caught him lacking in the rotation, double commit on defense, unable to get it off of the crossbar, and he just dunks it in.
The ball just kind of splits between two players there, and I guess he just has the read, and he'll continue to have that read. I get some kind of touch on this ball. Blinksey's coming down the field, you need the ball.
Well, just under 60 seconds remaining. 5 goals in favor of Booze Cruisers to none. Big shutdown from last game that we've seen for Ram Ranch Hands.
Yeah, we're seeing our #1 seeded team like get shut out here in a game 4, which is nuts. Falling in. When you sub for Animal Kingdom, do you see anything like this from Ram Ranch Hands?
I think when we played them, I think our game plan was just to 50 them very fast and like give them 0 space and just like constantly be in their face, but like just 50 them all the time and just be super fast to like every ball. And so like that was like the real key to us like when we won those games, because I mean obviously sometimes it happened and we still lost the game because, you know, Ram Ranch Hands is like just that good. They can adapt and improve so fast. But you know, we see here Blinksey just so fast on the counterattacks. Like this guy is just a beast. Easily, you know, one of, if not the best player in our league right now. This guy's a menace, and he is just proving it every season just by drafting a successful team and being able to, you know, not even always carry them, but enable them. Like that's what the most crucial thing is. It's like, it's not even like, you know, he's ball hogging, he's solo playing, he's getting all the saves, he's getting all the goals, he's doing all that. But like, he's literally just so good at enabling his team. It does not matter what strat you have. He adapts, he rotates when he needs to, and is able to tell his team exactly what they need to do. It's amazing.
Something that we've seen a lot, not a lot, but like often enough that I'll remark upon it, is he's coming downfield and he whiffs. He's shooting away from that ball and is coming for violence. How many shots have we seen Greg slot? Blinksey's making room in that. And their strategy, a really good one, because I think it's so unconventional, especially in this league, is we're just going to smother them offensively. We're not going to leave one man back. We'll come back to get boost, and we'll kind of like a stat check. We're just going to smother them in the offensive third. And leaves every option open for them, and it's actually that is working. You know, they're tied 2-2 going into a game 5, #1 seeded team, because they're just bringing the pressure and they're bringing the fight to the offensive third of the field.
Absolutely, and smother them they have in these past couple of games. Booze Cruisers doing a great job of shutting down the very, very threatening offense from Ram Ranch Hands, but they've proven a couple games in a row almost that they are able to handle this pressure and counterattack with such swiftness that Ram Ranch Hands is unable to recover almost every time. Nikki G! Oh, unfortunate hit Gambit! Oh no! Not the touch you wanted to see! Oh my word! So close. Blinksey now having to get up and get a quick save in a very awkward position as Greg. Gonna follow behind Blinksey in case he gets a good 50. Gambit gonna take over now. A little bit of boost off of the corner. Russell Jimmies is gonna meet him. Blinksey trying to go for that solo play, not necessarily the settle that he wants, but he's gonna absolutely bully Nikki G out of the way as Russell Jimmy's off the backboard, making save after save after save for his team. Gambit gonna get another nice shot, slightly wide though. Again, as Blinksey creates the pressure. Can Greg do it? Oh, that was so close. Great back and forth between them, but the pressure is not over yet. Russell Jimmy's taking his time, feathering as much boost as possible to buy his team some time and get the boost, but Blinksey's already up. Can Nikki G defend? Yes, he can. Only 16 boost, but this double commit seemed to work as Nikki G, exhausting all his boost to try to save that ball, is still in the corner. Toy Star getting a weak touch. Greg with another demo. The pressure continues. It's just Nikki G. Blinksy beats him. Russell Jimmys is on the backboard now, taking his time. But again, this pressure surmounts. It's been nothing but the ball in Ram Ranch hands' half for at least 2 minutes now. Russell Jimmys finally getting a decent clear. But my goodness, oh no, Nikki G with the miscommunication, Toy Star. Oh, the nerves are showing. Snake Blinksy with another snipe. Greg again with another snipe. They're triple committing now off of every shot. They're jumping, they're getting baited. The nerves are getting to the #1 seed here as they double commit on defense. Blinksy gonna hit it to the side and go for another solo play, but Nikki G full boost. Finally going to create an offensive opportunity for themselves as this ball finally gets out of their own half.
Holy cow.
Blinksy again, another shot. Russell Jimmys again, another save. The yin to his yang. These captains are relentless towards each other. Gambit, slight back pass. Toy Star gonna dunk it down. Greg and Jimmy's gonna meet in the middle as Gambit gets a solid clear. Toy Star up to save. Ball goes off the backboard. Nikki G gonna beat 2. Greg gonna be the last one to be back. 0 boost, but Nikki G's on it. Tries to go for a bump or demo play. Russell Jimmys, he's got space.
Oh.
Saved by Blinksy, are you kidding me?
And Blinksy does it again on Toy Star.
Oh my gosh, Gambit to follow up. What am I witnessing right now, dude? Booze Cruisers are playing out of their minds right now. The ball again in Booze Cruiser's corner. Nikki G gonna get a double tap going nowhere. Toy Star to miss. Russell Jimmys last man back. Just gonna continue the pressure. Not much boost, but he's gonna try to bait out and bump and demo as many people as he possibly can to enable his teammates. Nobody's home though. Who's the first one to touch? It's gonna be Russell Jimmys again. The savior, the brick wall for his team. This guy is playing out of his mind. Nikki G popping it up off the backboard. Blinksy misses. The ball goes up as well. Russell Jimmys again off the crossbar. Blinksy again with the save. Can Gambit get there in time? 0 boost off of Toy Star, but Greg gonna finish it. 16 seconds left. The Booze Cruisers get the goal they need.
Oh my gosh, what is this game? It was 2.5 minutes of Booze Cruisers, then it was 2 minutes of Ram Ranchans, and then Booze Cruisers break out. Gambit sets up that insane play for Greg to score. Dude, if you're Ram Ranchans, you just have to be wondering what the heck do I do?
3 seconds left. 1 second. Blinksy's back. It is possible. They could do it. Blinksy gonna shut them down. Booze Cruisers take the lead in this series. They are 1 game away from the upset and the grand final invitation, Snake.
Dude, it's 2 games in a row that they've held Russell Jimmys and his squad of Ram Ranchans to 0 goals. Yeah, they took the lead. Yeah, they're winning games. They've shut out the #1 team twice. That's unreal. Unreal, dude. Like, oh my god, if you're on the Ram Ranchans, you just have to be thinking, what the F do we have to do to score? Chances are there, but it's just a wall of Booze Cruisers in the net.
You can absolutely tell after that game, these Booze Cruisers are hungry for the win. Blinksy and Greg want that championship reappearance. They want to be the returning defending champions of this 9Moons Rocket League.
Absolutely insane, dude. Yeah, they're on a mission now.
Momentum has swung into their favor, as Gambit even having the confidence to go for a ceiling shot. Blinksy gonna bump Toy Star. Gambit not gonna be able to get a touch on there. Little dangerous situation. Nikki G trying to capitalize. Russell Jimmys again. Almost wants to bust out the Thanos emote and say, fine, I'll do it myself. Blinksy. Gonna take it up by himself. Russell Jimmy's is gonna read that though. Greg already in position. Not gonna get it, but is gonna bait the retreat out from Russell Jimmy's as Nikki G coast to coast crosses it. Blinksy met with Toy Star. Blinksy again, a double tap off the crossbar. Russell Jimmy's isn't ready, Greg! The ball is centered. Toy Star gets to it fast enough. Oh my days. This offensive pressure is gonna mount the angle though. You gotta be careful. Nikki G gonna clear the ball out. Gambit unable to get there though. Blinksy hitting it back to the corner to safety. Russell Jimmy's again. 1v1 scenario. Blinksy, captain versus captain. The demo. Nikki G though gets a great pinch to safety as Russell Jimmy's gets a little bit of time for his team. Gambit gonna try to go up, realizes Blinksy's there, gonna fly it back down, ladies and gentlemen. But 2 minutes have passed in this game 6. Match point for the Booze Cruisers. And at this point, Snake, you gotta think the nerves are setting in for Ram Ranch Hands. They are 1 game away from being sent home.
Yeah, the advantage that the Booze Cruisers have right now, aside from the scoreline, is 2 out of their 3 players have been here before.
Blinksy!
There
Wasn't
it is.
Blinksy, it was Greg! What an aerial!
He's
Dude,
setting
this
up the
guy is
50 for
crazy.
Greg to go up. Okay, Greg.
From downtown, dude! This guy, the sniper, the sharpshooter. This
No,
guy
we-
is insane.
Talked a lot about how players have grown, and I think a lot of people have kind of neglected Greg's growth this season because the dude was just an automatic goal-scoring machine last season with a 52% shot success rate. I don't think we ever saw him go for like a wall aerial like shot like that last season. The dude's more lethal this season. He came out, he definitely practiced, and he's been growing all season long, and just seeing him slot shot after shot after shot in this series, the dude's a monster.
Again, the ball is in front of Ram Ranch Hands' goal. The Cinderella story is almost complete for the Booze Cruisers. As Toy Star doesn't want to count out his team quite yet. Greg, Zero Boost is going to be able to clear the ball to his corner. Nobody on offense is ready though. Gambit gonna cheat on up ahead, met by Blinksy and Russell Jimmy's again. Captain versus captain. With a 1 goal differential, you do not feel safe if you're Booze Cruisers, but you gotta feel good being 1 goal up. Gambit!
Ow, Toy Star,
Unable
getting on the
to
score
get it.
sheet. Toy Star finally making his presence known in this game. Not going down without a fight. 33 left, and we got a tie game here in an elimination game for the Ram Ranch Hands.
Tie game, 90 seconds left.
Let's see if these Ranch Hands can beat Cowboys, big fella.
Amen to that, brother. As Blinksy gonna try to stuff the ball, go for a pinch, but him and Greg unable to capitalize on the situation though. Not much pressure being applied on that offense. Toy Star though, this could be dangerous. Toy Star again, waking up at just the right time.
Right when his team absolutely needed him the most, Toy Star is there. So big.
The
You
player
go, dude.
to step up for the Ram Ranch Hands. Everybody forgot about him until he made an impact for his team. With 2 goals now, 1 goal up. We were talking about match point, but now the pressure has shifted. And Ram Ranch Hands have got to feel confident going in to possibly their Game 7.
The Ram Ranch Hands have to be feeling good. I know Toy Star's got to be feeling really good because he's had a lot of shots this series rattle off posts and crossbars. You know who probably feels really good about that right now? Little Jimmy's, because that means he's finally getting some help in the scoring category and he's not doing it all himself.
Absolutely.
It's got to feel good to have another threat on the field with you.
Ball is up. Nikki G gonna tap it off the crossbar. Gambit unable to get to it quite yet. Greg just gonna get a slight hit on there. Blinksy though does beat out A couple members, oh, but Gambit with a crucial miss. Blinksy, 6 seconds left. This is the championship mindset. Can he get that air dribble? No, Toy Star again gets the huge block. We are going to game 7.
Ooh, baby. That's nuts. Let's go, man.
Just when we counted them out, Ram Ranch Hands comes back, and we now have a game 7 on our hands.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we do. I'm so stoked. I was hoping we'd get a game 7 tonight. Best of 7 series is wasted if we don't get at least one game 7. I'm stoked. You ready for this? Are you ready for this?
I'm never ready for Rocket League, man. These guys just continue to excite me and impress me every single game, man. It's just insane. These guys are playing out of their minds. Each player wanting to get to that grand finals, but unfortunately for them, only one team will make it, and this game 7 will decide it. Who moves on and who goes home? Toy Star starting off strong with that momentum from game 6. Is Nikki G gonna pop it up? Greg trying to get a touch. Russell Jimmy's though gonna beat out Blinksy. Gambit unable to get there. Greg not the clear he wanted, but Russell Jimmy's was there for his teammate. Toy Star with a great opportunity. Greg not the best touch. Very awkward scenario for him. But Ram Ranch Hands are up 1-0.
There's only one game where we saw a team that scored first lost. This game. Well, it's up to the booth. Find the odds of this Greg. There's Greg. Where did that dude come from?
Shot. My goodness. The nerves are set, but not for this guy.
Where did he come from? He came out of nowhere.
My goodness. 1-1.
Goal. This is, oh my gosh, dude. An absolute nutty game 7. This is absolutely wild.
Double commit from both teams here on defense and offense. Russell Jimmy's though going to take his time. Nobody's challenging him.
Oh, good save by Toy Star there.
Russell Jimmy's going to take his time once again.
Gambit trying to just slot it in. Blinksy get mid-met with an iron wall there too. Oh, and
These teams are so good on offense and defense. This is unbelievable. Blinksy again pressuring the net. Toy Star, but Greg! Again, Greg! Stepping up. They need it, both Toy Star and Greg. Toy Star last game, Greg this game. Too slow for the Greg Polo.
Yeah, Toy Star was just in an awkward spot because that shot might go in, that shot might rattle off the crossbar, and just ended up being paralyzed there. Case of the polio. It's a high bouncing ball from Blinksy's. Demo's done going back. Here come the Ram Ranch Hands.
Toy Star trying to be the one to start this offensive drive. He knows Russell Jimmy's is able to help out if needed. Russell Jimmy's just under 3 minutes. Rare whiff, but again, they give him time. Almost gets a cheeky goal off of here. Double commit. Gotta be careful here. Toy Star on
no.
Russell Jimmy's though saves his tail. As Gambit gonna try to get the clear that shot. Blinksy again being the brick wall his team needs. Jimmy's again with another shot on net, but Blinksy with a nice bump. Russell Jimmy's again. Gambit with plenty of time pops it up behind him. Baits out Toy Star as well. Again, the nerves are setting in. These mistakes are getting more crucial as more time passes for Ram Ranch Hands. As Russell Jimmy's Gets a nice pass to his teammate. But Boo's Cruisers are able to intercept it. Although Gambit, nice shot on net. Toy Star gonna get the save again. Toy Star up against Blinksy. Russell Jimmy's just gonna take the pressure off his team by clearing it out, but they gotta score one more goal. Blinksy is not letting them. Again, he has a little boost. Can he flick it into the net? Bates one, but Russell Jimmy's is ready. The veteran captain himself. Stone cold. Bar down.
What a save by little Nicky.
Blinksy again trying to maintain that pressure. Double commits galore out of this team from Ram Ranch Hands on defense. They do not want to give up a goal. All the players gonna leave it for Gambit as Nicky G trying to pass it, make a single play. One fake, zero boost. Tries to pass it to Russell Jimmy's. Nicky G up from downtown. Can they do it? No, Greg with the save. Russell Jimmy's keeping it in the play. We have 60 seconds left in game 7. The pressure is surmounting. Toy Star up to hit the ball. The ball goes off of the backboard. Blinksy unable to get it. Can Russell Jimmy's make a play off of this? No, the ball bounces a little too wide for him. But all 3 members of Boo's Cruisers are now on the counterattack. Toy Star with the whip. Russell Jimmy's keeping them in the play. The 1v3 offensive opportunity. Ball gets cleared back into Ram Ranch's half. Gambit trying to apply the pressure. Greg next. The ball is staying in their corner. 20 seconds left. Nicky G with the big 50. Could be the drive that we need. Blinksy with the huge clear. Nobody's back in time. 10
seconds.
This could be it for Boo's Cruisers. They could be the winners. Can they get the upset on the #1 seed? Russell Jimmy beats him. 2 seconds left. The ball bounces. Can he beat him? The ball bounces off the backboard. Nobody's there. Boo's Cruisers get the upset of the season. Ram Ranch Hands are going home packing.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Wearing a hoodie was a mistake, am I right? I'm sweating right now. I can't imagine how those guys are feeling. That was an insane series. Huge shout out to Ram Ranch Hands, our #1 seeded team coming into the playoffs. But wow, what a display from the Boo's Cruisers. Going to the grand finals again.
I mean, listen, you and I both have said it was too close to call from the beginning. We did not expect it to be that close of a series. Unbelievable play from both teams. We had Russell Jimmy's constantly being the brick wall to match Blinksy's aggression and enabling of his teammates. You have Toy Star being the team sniper. You have Greg Polo being the team sniper. And then you have Nicky G and Gambit being the all-around players of their team. It's just unbelievable what both teams accomplished tonight. And unfortunately, like I had said earlier, only one team gets a shot at the grand finals to become the champion. But after 7 grueling games, Snake, Boo's Cruisers are headed to the grand finals.
Man, it felt, dude, that game had such grand finals feel to it. It had such grand finals vibes to it, man. It was insane. Both teams just leaving it all out there, and the Ram Ranchians just fell a little bit short. You know, Blinksy's credit and the rest of his team, you know, they just looked so solid throughout the whole series, and we're sharing the ball. And I think at the end, the big difference maker was they had more goal participation, and the Ram Ranch. Blinksy's team did such a good job of sharing the ball and creating the opportunities. Gambit, I think, would surprise us with how many assists that dude had. I don't think he scored in the series. He was dishing them up and challenging like no other in the offensive third. And speak of the devil, here is my favorite player.
Let's go, baby!
You madman, congratulations, bro. That's huge.
Oh, man. The time to
Oh
be
my
alive.
god. Gambit, I'm so proud of you, bro. We were just talking about too. How do you feel?
Dude, absolutely ecstatic. Snake's favorite place. Even got it in this team. Let's go.
Dude, that's so
Let's
fun.
go.
Shout out to Odie. Shout out to Odie. Dude, you came alive in that series, dude. You were dishing them up. I was just saying that your stat lines would probably surprise a lot of people with how many assists you had in that series. You were constantly dishing and challenging in the offensive third. It was impressive, dude. You had a great
Thank you.
performance.
I definitely don't think I'm anywhere close to being a featured player on this team. Second to last pick for what though? That's you gotta shout out my haters. Everyone, all the 7 teams that slept on me. I gotta.
Let the haters be your motivators, bro. Let the haters be your motivators. So, all right. So I have like a logistical question.
Yeah, you can ask
It
as many
seemed-
questions as you want.
I appreciate
so
that.
ready,
Thank you.
dude.
Thank you. It seemed like your guys' strategy, and I don't know if this is what you've been doing all season, but it seemed like your guys' strategy was they're gonna get the ball in the offensive third, and screw a double commit. We're triple committing to this offensive pressure, and we'll just take turns cycling back for that mid boost. Because you guys were unrelenting in the offensive third of the field tonight.
Yeah. I will say, and this is the only legitimate question I'm willing to answer all night, by the way. We're a very aggressive team. I think between Greg, Blinksy, and I, we all hit some really dumb angles, and it works most of the time. Like when I think dumb angles, I usually think Peck, right? Like I think Peck hits the dumbest angles. I'm like, how the heck fire did he hit that? That's like, there's no way someone should have let him do that. But also, why did he try and why did it work? And I feel like that's pretty much our team right now in a nutshell. Is like, why are they trying this dumb? Like this, no one should be trying this. And then we do and it works, and they're just like, what the heck, dude?
You guys were brutal, and it surprised me when Big Fella told me after the first game, you guys had 9 shots in the first game. And I was talking about it well into the second game. I just kept saying, 9 shots? Had 9 shots?
I'm
Didn't
not
even
even
notice
trolling.
it.
I think there's been several games where at least one of us has had 9 or more shots alone. Like I said, we're a very aggressive team. So if we can keep the ball on their third, we're usually in a pretty good position. And moreover, one of our mottos is like the first goal is the hardest. So anytime we score that first goal, it's like, oh, the game's over, we've already won. And I hate to say it, but I did one 2 weeks ago that we could have like spent time with the family, but here they are. Boys of Ram Ranch. I just dude, 1 seed for what? Second to last pick for what? What thing did you? Come on.
It might surprise you, but there were only 2 games in this 7-game series where the team that scored first didn't win. It was the last 2 games of the series. Every other game, first team to score won the game.
Yeah.
You're a madman.
Yeah, I mean, Gambit, I got to witness your fantastic gameplay in the ye old Play on GG days, dude. Now, get to see you, quote unquote, evolve under Team Blinksy, dude, and it's just always a pleasure watching you play. Is there anything, or okay, let me rephrase the question. Any specialty drink you're planning on buying for the grand finals before the match?
Specialty drink? That's a good question.
Adult libations, perhaps?
Right now, I've been rocking the toasted coconut rum at 94 proof, and I've just been taking 2 shots before the series starts, and it worked golden, dude. It worked golden this series. So I don't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I will say, by the way, I did say I told people I was like, I'm gonna wear a button down. I told Big Fella, I think, I think Vamic was like, he's like, why would people want to know that you're a classy alcoholic? And I was like, listen, dude, the people need to know. And so I wore it, assuming that we win. That's how confident I was, by the way. I was like, there's no shot they beat us, right? I'm just gonna wear the button down.
You crushed it.
Oh my gosh,
Dude.
man.
I was laughing like when we loaded into the first game. Big Fella was talking, and I'm sorry, buddy, but I don't remember what he was saying. I was laughing so hard because I saw your name and I was like, dude, he didn't just change it in the Discord.
Let's go.
He changed it
I did,
online,
dude.
too.
Absolutely,
I love it. I was, dude, I'm honored. And you know what? I would
Dude,
love to have you as my favorite player.
Me too, my guy. I'm honored as well to be
buddy.
your favorite player.
All right, man. Well, Gambit, aka Saint's favorite player, dude. what a performance tonight. Congratulations on your win. You're headed to the grand finals, baby. So good luck, man. Good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm excited for you, brother. Congratulations.
All right, man. Jeez, what a week for 9Moons Rocket League. Jeez.
Oh my gosh. I'm so happy they won. I'm so happy they won and we could get Gambit in here. That was awesome.
Absolutely, man. I'm so
Dude's a class
stoked.
act. Dude's a class act. You wore a button down for us and everything.
I still can't believe it.
Dude, I'm honored. Honored and I'm flattered.
Oh,
I'm
man.
feeling so many things right now. I'm feeling so many things.
Yeah, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who tuned in, grand finals are going to be next Monday. It is going to be a best of 3 set of best of 5. So potentially these teams are going to have to play 3 best of 5s back to back to back. So ladies and gentlemen, the winners of tonight, we have the number 2 seed Atlas 512 going up against number 4 seed Booze Cruisers in the grand finals. Potentials for back-to-back champs, and also potential for new players to take the crown this season. Snake, I am so excited.
Dude, this is awesome. I love a good repeat story, but I'm so over the 9Moons. Excited for all 6 of the guys that are going to be participating in the grand finals. This is such an exciting part of the season. This is what we build for all season long, and see, just to have it come to a head and for guys just to leave it out there after in a 3-game set, dude, it's awesome. I'm so excited. This is poetry, baby. This is poetry.
And poetry, it will remain until next week, friends. Again, thank you from everybody at 9Moon Studios. Again, thank you, Odie, our stream director from behind the scenes. Thank you, Snake Doctor, as well, for being my lovely co-caster. And thank you, viewers, for being able to watch us attempt to entertain you. Hopefully you felt entertained today, and best believe I will be very well entertained next week in this grand finals. So again, much love, and we will see you all next week.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate you, big fella. Great job tonight, dude. You're such a monster. I love it. This is such a pleasure to cast with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.